When we were looking at building this house, there was a number of considerations for us to explore and options for us to explore. We started with obviously the layout of the house and all the functionality that would come with it. In terms of the actual functionality and technology, we looked long and hard, not just at the heating and cooling system, but obviously the whole dynamic of how the house would operate. And we kept coming back to the geothermal solution. So when we were obviously looking at what would be the functionality of the house, the geothermal solution really came up to the fore, because we were obviously wanting an energy efficient solution, an environmental solution, which is really important to my wife. And in terms of the ease of use, my wife was a pretty key driver, because when we're talking technology, as many people can relate to, it's the male typically, and without generalising, male typically who wants it as a gadget, but I obviously had my wife to consider and my children. And one of the things that came up was the ability to activate it from a smart device. We simply went down a path that would obviously complement the solution, and that was in the form of an iPhone and an iPhone app. So if I can divert some attention to what was actually being done, we went through and developed a technology that would enable us to control the temperature, the heating and cooling of both the upstairs and the downstairs, and from the flick of a button, anywhere, anytime, in real time, we're able to control my house, both upstairs and downstairs, and the in-slab hydronics. So in terms of the viability of that, it's obviously saving us a lot of money, but beyond the financial benefits, it's actually making it a very easy to live house, which is one of the things that we've always been big on. We've got a beautiful open space, and we wanted to make sure winter, summer, it didn't matter. We wanted it to be at a constant temperature, something that we've managed to achieve. Obviously, with regards to a double-storey house, we've got heat which rises, and we don't have to, in the middle of winter, and we've had a pretty cold winter this year, didn't have to actually activate the reverse cycle heating upstairs, which we still had. Because of the hydronics that were in the floor and the heat that rose, it's allowed us to really live at a very nice 21 degrees, which was our standard temperature, throughout the winter months, which is a real benefit, because the cost of operating the whole system has drastically reduced our overall energy bills.